everybody, we are back. Our last video was about the atrocity that is Baby Huey's Grand Easter Adventure. You should definitely check it out. But if you were curious at all about the source material, I thought that I would take us through today and watch the original Baby Huey cartoons. So Baby Huey ran in the theatrical shorts were created for Paramount, as you see a Paramount picture. For the most part, as part of a series called Harvey Toons, created by a guy named Harvey, who also used these characters in his comic books. They had a lot more popularity, I would say, in the comic books, but, you know, a lot more. Who knows if it was really, like, a lot more, but they seem to have a little bit more staying power and in the comics. But Baby Huey ran from 1950 to 1959. So he only ran for 9 years, not a whole lot of shorts. And I think maybe you'll see why. So we're gonna get into it with Baby Huey, and I have some other random facts about Baby Huey that I will probably sprinkle in throughout. I have selected 3. The first one that's kind of pretty much smack dab in the middle. Well, not really. It's like in the middle. It's from 1953. It is in the middle in terms of like how many cartoons there are, because they started making less and less of them after 1953. So this is like the middle of the theatrical cartoons, and then the last one from 59. I've seen the first one. I've not seen the next 2, I don't think. So you'll be getting my raw reaction to Baby Huey. So let's check it out. The first one is from March 3rd, 1950. It is Quack-a-Doodle-Doo. This is Baby Huey's first appearance ever. I'm reasonably sure that he had not yet appeared in the Harvey comics. If I'm wrong about that, tell me in the comments. Probably my boyfriend will correct me if I'm wrong, because he has been doing a bunch of research on these. But I'm reasonably sure that this is Baby Huey's first appearance ever. It's for Paramount. Let's check it out. I skipped over this. It's just a blanket thing now. Okay, go. Let's do it. Last time, I've been having trouble like screen recording on YouTube, but it looks like it's fine. Okay. Quack-a-Doodle-Doo, bitches. This came out copyright 49, but actually, oh god. So you can see the movie actually was like pretty accurate. They stuck to the source material, which was a mistake, because the source material is disturbing. Aww. She's waiting. So I'm pretty sure originally it's got like a single mama. And like, you know, because all the duck ladies, you know, the rest does, they just run around. Oh, I guess they're not like the ducks. She has her babies.
Hey, fellas, wait for Junior. Oh dear, children are so ducky.
Children are so ducky. That is the level of humor that we're in for, folks. I mean, I like this part, I feel genuinely bad for this duck. Like, they're doing a good, like, those little ducks were cute, and that little, like, hey guys, like, I'm pretty sure that was an actual, like, little boy's voice. So it's like, oh, I feel genuinely bad for this mama duck. So they're doing a good job with this intro.
I'd love to hatch a batch.
Only take one, bitch. What are you doing? No, bitch! Wow, origin story. This is how stupid it is. Sorry, I'll have to watch this in theatrical mode because it keeps doing the fucking weird thing. So at least you can see where we're watching it from. Yeah, so apparently take your vitamins and you will have a massive egg. So thus far, I feel like this is pretty cute. Oh, and then here he is.
Sorry I'm late, Mom.
talk.
When do we eat, huh?
That's pretty impressive.
Huey, my baby.
Aww, she's so excited. Shut up, you bitches.
Ma, I'm hungry.
So, like, this is the thing that I think makes it difficult to make, like, a good movie. And oh, Jesus Christ, he broke the scale and just punched her in the fucking face. Sorry, let's... Ow. This is what makes it difficult to make a movie in the 90s and definitely today that's, like, about Baby Huey. Because what is the comedy here? The comedy here is that he's very big and he's dumb. Like, he's like, duh. Like, he literally goes, duh. And, like, this is not... We don't necessarily laugh at this anymore. I think it's fair to say. We're not like, that child is large and dumb. Let's make fun of him. So it's kind of like a hard thing. Like, it's easier to convert... Like, at around the same time, Paramount had a huge hit. Huge. I remember it, which makes me feel like it's huge. But they had a big hit with, and it did very well with a Casper movie that was also like made for VHS. And so similarly, they thought they could just take these other characters that they had had the rights to, or that they had previously used, and they thought they could make really successful movies from them. But like, A Friendly Ghost translates a lot better than, look at this big fucking dumb baby duck, which is like mean, which is like a mean thing to make fun of. But so he just like broke the scale, smashed his mom's face. Let's see. But she's fine. I like her attitude, I gotta
gee,
say.
Mom, I'm starving.
No shirt in this one.
Get it!
Oh shit! Okay, I like that. Okay, he's like pushing with it. Oh Christ! Okay.
You're a glutton.
What a clock.
He's a pig, not a duck.
Huey's going swimming. Huey's going swimming.
No, you.
Oh, but baby, you can't swim.
Now she tells me.
Is he wearing pants? Or is that like a pattern? Oh Christ! Doesn't matter that he can't swim.
Hiya, Mom.
Thank God
He's a menace to the community. A bad influence on our children. He's just a bad egg.
He should have stood in his shell.
They've got to leave here immediately.
She's sad. Oh Christ, she had to pack up and go? And he's just like, fine. Fox alarm? There are a lot of ducks in this town.
It's that awful fox. Huey, we get ducks.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Can we just... Terrifying. And now we're getting into something that's... Oh God. That's a lot. I feel so bad. I guess it's kind of like... Huey's kind of a Rudolph story a lot of the times. It's just like, oh, everybody's judging him because he's different. But then he's able to save the community. Yeah, spoiler alerts. But let's see what the fuck this fox does. That's, setting himself up as the villain. Oh, and Huey's able to do this.
Hello.
Hello, he doesn't... Oh, shit!
Help somebody! The fox is killing my child.
Oh, you want to play with me? Now I got you.
See, I just feel bad for this because he's basically... Oh, Jesus Christ!
Gosh.
That's another thing that I don't like about... So, like, I'm not against cartoonish violence. I love action movies. I love the Looney Tunes. I don't have a problem with, like, violent media. I am, like, a huge fan of, like, Harley Quinn and DC. Like, I like zombie movies, you know, blowing people's heads up. It's fun. There's something about the things that happen to this fox that are painful to watch. Like, yes, he's the villain, but I don't want to watch him get his fucking face ripped off.
Let's play some more games.
Oh, God.
Games?
Okay.
Games? Yeah. Let's play hide and seek.
Okay. I'm not sure we're gonna find out how this helps the fox.
Come on, wherever you are.
I was like worried that I was not going to have things to say about these videos besides just like an expression of distress. She's gonna axe me with this baby dog, this fox. Such an off-model. Like, he doesn't look the same in any shot. Okay.
That must be the fox's footprint.
We don't really need to outsmart baby TBH. Oh shit! We're trying though. That was pretty clever. This is another reason I feel bad for Nico. Oh god.
He's hiding too good.
Boiling pot. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's funny looking. I like that he's turned and that's pretty clever. That's not something look at here, stupid. Hey, he can read. It's pretty fucking good for a baby duck. Oh shit, we're just gonna shoot him.
There you
Oh
are.
Christ.
I win.
You know when baby little squeezes your gun so hard you just can't shoot? The fox relationship between the
It
fox
came
and
for
the
me
baby
this
makes me
time. I know you're in there.
Oh, I don't want to see him actually drop an anvil on a baby duck. Like, can we remember that this is a baby duck? Like, I guess in the 50s they didn't care, but it's like, I don't want to see any harm come to a baby duck, even if it is a large, dumb one. This poor fox is so fucking dead. Like, what is this dagger he's found? And this is the thing I mentioned before that I like about the Looney Tunes, is that they tend to not put literal children in danger. Like Bugs Bunny is a full-grown rabbit who yes, he's the underdog because he's a rabbit at first. At least he's the underdog. We don't really register him like that anymore. But like he's an adult rabbit who can ostensibly defend himself. You know, he's not a literal baby. There's like a couple of Looney Tunes shorts where children are involved, like a little, but like they're always given, I don't know, they always keep their high status. Like Henry the Chicken Hawk is like a little chicken hawk, but he's like this little scrappy guy, and you never really see him get hurt. He might run from somebody, but you never really see him get hurt. And similarly, there's one with a baby rooster that Foghorn Leghorn is just trying to kill this baby, just flat out kill this baby rooster. But the baby rooster never gets hurt, and you never really feel like they're actually in danger. So it's just like nicer than like watching baby Huey get cracked on the head with an anvil. And like no one is helping this baby. Like his poor mother is just crying because she assumes the fox is gonna win.
I think you're trying to kill me.
And he's stripped. Why is the result of the fight that baby Huey strips this wolf of his clothes? I am
Jenny with fox fur.
Fox fur! He took his as we know, difference will be punished unless it can be turned to benefit for the rest of the community, right? That's what we learned from Rudolph. There's like somebody has a better way of wording that. I'm trying to remember the meme, but I don't remember. Please excuse me being a little brain dead, y'all. Let's see here. So that's the first one, and I was gonna say it's fine. It's not fine. It's actually pretty disturbing. And I don't like it because I don't like watching the fox get his literal face ripped off. I think that shot of the fox when he arrives is a little bit much. And I don't like that Baby Huey actually gets hurt. Like, he gets conked on the head with an anvil, which I guess is, like, what he needs to realize the fault. Like, he's like, I get you're trying to kill me. Like, I guess that's what he needs to realize what's going on. But it's just a little bit... like, I don't like watching an actual child in danger. And I don't think it's just funny that he's big and dumb. I guess that's just me being woke, you know. You can't make good comedy anymore. We're too woke. So that was the first one. That was Quack-a-Doodle-Doo. That's from 1950. The next one we're gonna look at is called Starting from Hatch, which is, you know, why was that called Quack-a-Doodle-Doo? I just realized, like, it's like there's nothing to do with a rooster. And that's like a pun on like that doesn't make any sense. So there's that. But starting from hatch is a cute. That's a cute pun. Starting from hatch is a cute pun. So this is like the sort of the middle. This is like the 6th of all the cartoons. It's from March 6th, 1953, starting from hatch. As you can see now, we've changed to like actually being like officially a Harvey tune. I don't think I've seen this one. I tried to pick ones that I have not seen so that I could be like have kind of fresh reactions instead of just like, oh god, why is this like this? So let's see. Oh, this is totally gonna. I gotta watch it in full screen because I gotta watch it in theatrical mode because it keeps doing the dumb thing. Okay, here we go. Let's do it, y'all. Harvey Films! That's our good friend. Alright, here we go. Baby Huey. His mom is even smaller than this. He's got a shirt now and a diaper. Why does he need it? Alright, starting from hatch. I like the font. I like the calligraphy font going on here. It's fine, I guess. Being born.
I didn't know I had it in me. Oh dear, I must do my shopping. Mother will be back in a jiffy.
I like her. I feel like my favorite part of the Baby Huey cartoons are always just like, I feel for this woman before Baby Huey shows up. Look at their cute little house. Why don't they live? I guess it's the hen house and their dogs. Oh, here comes this guy. Look at Spiffy. He's got a vest and a hat. Amazing. Look at. Alright, that got me. I like that. That's pretty funny. Again, I am enjoying this before Baby Huey shows up. Oh no, run, ladies! Oh, he's stealing eggs. I guess that's what we do, though. You know, it's a good point. We're all mad at these animals. Oh, shit, yeah. And he's like, this is the fucking money.
Oh, boy.
We get all mad at these animals, but, like, this is what we do. We steal their eggs and eat their flesh. Just saying. We're all mean about this fox. This fox doesn't deserve what happens to him, is basically what I'm saying.
What an omelet that'll make.
Oh, shit, he's just gonna cook it, like, in her house? And he's... Oh, Christ. That face! Every screenshot of this fox is fucking cool, I have to say. Alright, so we're starting with the... God damn! Oh shit, we just got an axe. Oh! Oh no.
Wow! A 7-course duck dinner.
I hate how the fox looks at Baby Huey. Like, this is gonna be... a little strange, but I hate how he look. Like, a lot of times he like specifically like looks at Huey's ass and like his eyes go all like, oh, and it's like a...
Where are you, Mommy?
I don't like that. I don't like that we just watched him literally like the axe. Like, thank God Baby Huey is like invincible, but it's also terrifying. Like, why is Baby Huey... Was his dad Superman? Did Superman fuck a duck? Like, how... I have so many questions. I don't like this at all. Everything about this picture, I don't like. What is happening to the wolf? To the fox. Sorry. What? And then actually watching the axe, like, stretch Huey's neck is upsetting.
My mommy!
Hi, Mommy. Well...
sorry I'm late, Ma.
Oh, that's his fucking...
So he thinks I'm his mother.
Sorry I'm late, Ma. What a hilarious catchphrase. Really a winner. I'm excited to see this fox
Hey, Ma! What you doing?
perform femininity and motherhood. I'm excited to see this fox's idea of what does it mean to be a mother.
I'm preparing your bath.
That's it. A higher pitched voice, that's all you need.
Oh boy.
Now it mustn't be too warm.
This is like pretty fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. That thing
Just
bursting.
right. Now into the tub. You must go.
Oh boy, this feels good. So nice and warm. This is so
That
good.
duck ain't human.
Come on in.
That duck ain't human. Thank you. Oh no. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this, I feel so bad. This fox is like, so, like, Baby Huey is terrifyingly OP, you know? It's
Ma,
like not even
the
fun
water's
to watch
fine.
the fox get.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's all. Oh, what? Low ceiling. Why was that cloud not real? I have questions
Hey,
about
Mommy.
that now.
I'm sleepy after my nice warm bath.
Fox accidentally
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows,
I mean, I'm
the
sleepy, so I don't
cradle
need
will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. He's asleep. Now I gotta wake fast.
He put him in a whole fucking thing. I'm gonna cook him. Oh no. Too much sugar, man. Bro, villains need to learn to season. Oh, why is your tongue out? Oh, Christ. Looks like a tie now.
Hey, Ma. I'm tired of sleeping.
Just sit still, Huey, darling. Mother's gonna take your picture. Now watch the birdie.
Moms
Whitey?
these days always got their fucking phone in his face. Oh shit.
Now I see the birdies, Ma.
How would baby like to go for a nice ride in the carriage?
What is that accent? What, just evil, I guess? Because, like, earlier the fox was talking like just a New York street kid kind of thing, and now he's like, oh, he thinks I'm his mother. Like, this is not one of the accents that I'm super good at, but anyway, we just sound variously evil. That's one of my things with the Harvey tunes, is they just, like, are not consistent. Also, babe, like, look at Baby Huey's feet right now, and his legs. There's no way he could walk. It's so weird. And they're like little papery thin feet. It's just like anytime that you pause and like look at one of these cartoons, you can see that they're just not drawn super well. But let's see.
Boy, a ride in the carriage, a ride in the carriage, a ride in the carriage. Gee, Ma, this is fun. Let's go
It's not
faster,
gonna
Ma.
work,
Come
bro.
on, let's
Give
go
up.
faster, huh?
Like, it's one of those things where like some people say that they root for like Wile E. Coyote, and because after a while you're like, this poor guy. You know, I want him to get a win for once. And I feel like you feel that way about the fox in these Baby Huey cartoons. Like, Huey's just too OP. Like, it's not fun to watch him succeed because he is immensely overpowered. So it's like, it's fun to watch. And of course Bugs Bunny is also obviously OP, but like that's him like plotting, like he has to use his brain. It's not just like, it's just not satisfying to watch this fox get like brutalized. Super. Oh shit. Oh god. What? Is that how grass works? Alright, whatever. Owie.
Was that you, Mommy?
Help! I'm drowning!
I do like... Oh, Christ! Ouch! Everything that happens to this fox, I feel bad for him. I do like the gag of like, it's a little animal house, like it's a little dog house, but there's also like 60,000 rooms in it or whatever. Like, I like that gag.
Oh, my dear Mommy!
No, no, let me go! You'll kill me!
Mommy! Come back, Mommy! Mommy!
It's happened.
Now I haven't any Mommy. Where's my Mommy? I haven't any Mom.
Here's Mommy, darling. Don't cry.
I'm the luckiest duck in the world. I got 2 Mommies.
Watch live.
I guess that was nice at the end. The facial expressions were nice. It's just like, I just feel bad for that fox. I just feel so bad for him. Okay, let's watch one more. Y'all, this is what I was worried about, that like, that these are just gonna depress me. I guess I was like fine at the end there. I don't know. Let me know what you thought. I get like, in a lot of ways that was just pretty standard cartoon fare. I think the art's a little weird and it's just like a little bit too violent, but that was okay. I just feel bad for that fox, I have to say. Okay, so it was a little less than okay, because it's like kind of boring, and it's like, why is this duck so OP? Why was the cloud fake? I have questions about this universe. Like, obviously that's just a pun, but it's just like, I feel so bad for this fox, because it's like the whole universe is fighting against him to demolish him. Okay, so at some point Huey gets a dad, and I think we stop beating up this fox and instead start beating up his dad, which is an interesting choice. But let's see what happens. This is the last theatrical release, 1959. So Huey was only around in theaters for like a decade. So let's see what happens on Huey's Father's Day. Again, love the font on this title card. It's so excessive. Graphic design is my passion. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh no, is it limited animation?
I hope Papa likes it.
Oh, it's so bad! So at some point towards the end of the 50s and like definitely into the 60s, they were trying to save a lot of money on the theatrical cartoons because they were competing with television cartoons. Television cartoons were made like a lot more cheaply and were a lot more popular. So this is the point when cartoon studios start going a little more, doing more limited animation, which means that you basically draw fewer, you draw less. You draw less, you have fewer in-betweens, things are a little less detailed, and I hate it. I hate it so much because it looks bad, and I think it's dumb because I think what the theatrical cartoons probably should, and like, you know, capitalism is trash, but like, what they should have done is shown that like, they can do something more than the television cartoons. They can provide like quality art that the television cartoons can't do, but at this point, cartoons were shifting to just be like, here's how we sell things to children, so whatever. It happened. I say whatever like it doesn't hurt me. But we're gonna watch this limited animation Baby Huey, which is gonna be even worse. Oh,
Look,
helpful.
Papa. And I'm going to do all your work for you on Father's Day while you enjoy yourself.
Aw.
I'm mighty proud of that little boy of mine.
That's nice. Oh, I hate his face. This new design is so terrible. It's worse. Look at his face. He's like got the face of an old man. They didn't even make him look like a baby duck. He looks like he's got like jowls. He looks like how they usually draw like old dogs. Okay, so he's put up a hammock.
Okay, Papa. You take it easy while I put the rest of the stuff away for you, huh?
Incredible.
Just think, I've got the whole day
This
to
is your fault.
enjoy myself.
This is your fault.
Huey!
I put all this stuff away, Papa.
Put all the stuff away, Papa. Oh, Christ.
Do you remember, Papa?
The big question, will I feel as bad for Huey's dad as I felt for the fox? I feel like probably not. Mainly because, like, that hammock business was his dad's fault. That was his own fucking fault. So, let's see what happens.
I said I was going to do all your work for you.
Okay.
Now you lay right down here and soak up some of that good, healthy sun while I fix the chimney.
I feel like there's a lot of Freudian analysis to be done with, like, how often baby Huey just picks up his own father and, like tells him what to do.
He's a fine boy.
But he's happy with it, so that's nice. Okay. Oh no! Okay, good, we got it off of it.
You dirtied the whole window, Papa. But don't worry. Get into your bathing suit and take a nice, refreshing dip in the pool while I clean up the mess you made.
Well, I cleaned up the mess you made. Good for you, Huey.
Gosh, that's too high to reach.
What is this pose? That's how I run to the pool too, man. Oh no!
Much better.
Oh no! Bro, look before you get that. Ouch. Oh, thank God. So you're fine. You're fine.
Huey, I could have been cut to ribbons by that glass over the pool. You've got to be more careful.
Dear, don't worry, Papa. Nobody will ever know you broke it after I fix it up.
I hope I'll be able to.
Nobody will ever know you broke it, Papa. I do kind of like that. But this is okay. It's just not very satisfying because, like, a lot of these things are, like, they're not really character driven, I guess. Some of it is, like, from Huey, but it's just, like, that guy slipped on some soap. That's because he's letting a baby do chores for him. Don't let a baby do chores for you if you don't want of course, he's like, I could have been cut to ribbons by that glass. Your infant child figured out that he could take the glass out to clean it. That's amazing. This guy, where is Mom? We need Mom back. This guy's an idiot. I love cartoon steaks. Always make me feel so hungry. Look at that. I'm so hungry now.
Enjoy this steak before Huey gets through fixing that window.
There.
Nailed
It looks as good as new.
Fucking nailed it, man. Oh no.
Don't strain yourself, Papa.
No.
Dear, I'll make it hot for you.
No. No. Oh, that's nice. Good for that dog. That's so funny. Bro, you should just given it to the dog. How did that physics work? That's funny. I like that.
This Father's Day relaxing is killing me.
Papa, you're not supposed to work today.
Bro,
Here,
stop
you
trying.
practice your...
Stop trying to do chores. Stop trying to do chores. Just go sit inside and watch TV. Like, you know that Baby Huey is just gonna do some bullshit.
Okay, while I cut the grass.
But see again, you're letting a child oh my god. Oh, scary. You're letting a child
Huey, I've had it. I'm taking a quiet ride in the country to soothe my nerves.
He's leaving his son who is just trying to be nice to him. Fuck this guy. I'm much more fine with this guy getting hurt than the fox. This was a good decision. This was a good switch on their part.
Now what?
Oh no. Huey's so excited that he can't leave.
Dear, no wonder it wouldn't go. There was a piece of iron stuck in it.
Huey! That's the brake!
It's okay now, Papa.
I kind of like this actually, even though I'm not.
Hang on, Papa.
What is even happening?
I'll save you.
Some of these like damages happening to this man are a little contrived. Like, how did he even end up? How did he end up in there? That doesn't make any sense. How did he end up in there? And like, how did the stake end up flying out of his hand and back over the fence? Better than watching that fox. Oh Lord! This is
Dear Papa, did you have a good time on your Father's Day? Did you, huh? Did you?
Son, I'll never forget this Father's Day as long as I live.
Oh, dear, goody, goody. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I'm going to do all your work for you again tomorrow. 'Cause it's your birthday.
And we really love Amazing. Okay. That was fine. It was a little contrived. Like, it wasn't, that last Baby Huey, you know, it wasn't, like, good. It's not like, oh, this is going to spark generations of fans. But it was fine. That was perfectly enjoyable. Not enough to save theatrical cartoons, obviously. But that was the last Baby Huey. That's Baby Huey. I like that last one a little bit more because no one is attempting to... Maybe it's because no one is attempting to do violence to a baby duck. That might be what I like about it. I also do feel like the dad... I'm a little more comfortable with the dad getting... Like, the things that happened to the dad were silly and not as, like, brutal and grotesque as the things that happened to the fox. So I do like that better. Of course, the animation is, like, the limited animation looks a lot worse. And I don't like how they did the newer model of Baby Huey, but I don't like how Baby Huey looks ever. So that's not... You know, I don't know how they could make me happy with that. I wish that they had kept him, like in this one, right? He's got pants. I wish they had kept him in pants instead of the crop top and the diaper. I just feel like the crop top and the diaper is weird. That's Baby Huey. A couple interesting things about Baby Huey. He was part of the inspiration for the butcher in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is like, I get disturbing vibes from this character because he is invincible and he doesn't realize the extent of his power. And he doesn't really make friends. Like, the other kids avoid him and he just like has a difficult time kind of operating in the world. And so apparently the guy who made Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like, said that Baby Huey was a big inspiration for the Butcher because he's like this really big guy who can't really make friends, doesn't really understand, like, what's going on, and is big and strong in a way that kind of separates him from everybody else. And he's like, and so I just imagine, like, what if that turned into, like, what if that took a turn for the worst in that, like, he then began to use his strength, like, he didn't understand what he was doing to people, and he kind of stayed isolated. Like, what if there was never any happy ending for Baby Huey and then he grew up? Like, what would he be? And that guy's answer was the Butcher from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I think is reasonable. Like, there's so many more of him just, like, brutalizing this fox, TBH. This is what I say in the video where we watch the Grand Easter Adventure. There's not a lot of really good source material. Like, how do you make a whole movie out of, like, look at this big fucking duck? You know, how do you make a whole movie? And, like, even so, I do think that the movie could have definitely been better. Like, there could have been some type of plot where Baby Huey actually, like, saves the day because of his size, or, like, because of his innocence. You know, he's able to, like, help the town or something. He, like, sort of does that, I guess, but not really. Anyway, that's Baby Huey. Also, Bill Clinton once said in an interview that he thinks of himself like Baby Huey. He said that he's fat and ugly, but if you knock him down, he'll get back up. And I'm like, what an interesting interpretation of both yourself and Baby Huey. What an interesting thing. So why would anyone watch Baby Huey and be like, that's me? Like, when that fox tries to cut off his head and it just chips the axe, that's me. Weird. Alright, so that's Baby Huey. I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. He makes me sad. He makes me sad because it's also just, like, I think it really shows that in the 50s, it was enough to just be, look at this big, dumb child. And people thought that was funny. Obviously, it was not enough to get him more than a decade and more than, like, 12 cartoons. So maybe it's not as depressing as I think it is. But it's just, like, the fact that they tried this. And it just goes to show, like, he's also, like, why I don't really like Superman that much. Like, why I don't think Superman is that interesting is it's, like, if you have no weakness, you know, and I guess Baby Huey's weakness is that he's fucking dumb. But that doesn't really matter because he's invincible. So he's just, like, terrifying because he can just grab the people around them and brutalize them without knowing. Anyway, that is Baby Huey. He only lasted about 10 years. He had a longer run in the comics. You can watch more if you want, but they're basically all like that. Just the fox tries to eat him. It doesn't go well for the fox. You will start to feel worse and worse for the fox, probably. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Pretty soon, we will have more movie reactions, as well as a Bugs Bunny video, a deep dive into Bugs Bunny's development, which I'm super excited about, so make sure you subscribe. Check that out. If you have any cartoon characters, classic cartoons, or just obscure cartoony things you want me to check out, please let me know. I would love to know what you want us to look at next. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.